my time crying out to be saved, waiting for two knights who need to be brave. Together we'll learn its untold story and return this home to its former glory.
My whole life I've dreamt of saving an old house. Maybe it was my childhood trips to Walt Disney World, walking down Main Street, USA, and marveling at all the beautiful Victorian architecture. Or maybe it was watching this old house with my dad every weekend. Whatever it was, luckily I met and fell in love with a young man who shared my passion. John told me he often wished he could wave a magic wand and watch as time reverses and buildings return to their original state.
So we'd been married for about a year, and we decided it was time to buy our first house. And naturally, when you're the type of people that have a musical wedding like we did, you don't do anything easy. And we wanted to find a house with so much character. A Victorian, which we both loved so much, and we had seen some of the houses that were move-in ready and all easy peasy, but there was something that just still appealed to us about restoring a Victorian and bringing it back to its former glory.
I remember years ago when you first took me to your hometown, we went on a driving tour, and I was immediately taken by all of the beautiful buildings and homes that were in this community. But one house in particular really stood out to me.
It's a gorgeous Eastlake Queen Anne, and it's got the most unique little turret on the top of it and all these wonderful details that you wouldn't see just from the street.
In all of my years of Victorian house hunting, I had never seen anything like it. The porch alone has some of the most unique details I've ever seen in Victorian construction. I immediately commented that someone should restore that house, but John and I were getting ready to move to Chicago, so I put it out of my mind.
So fast forward 1 year and we're back in Central Illinois, and this time we're walking through the door of that house as prospective buyers.
It's pretty crazy.
The porch was falling down, the plaster was cracked. There were more problems than any normal home buyer would want to even consider. And we decided we better just walk away and look for something else at that point.
Yeah, there were 11 broken windows in this house, almost one in every room. So another year goes by, and we decide to look at this house one more time because we just kept shaken. This time we were prepared for the bad, so it allowed us to notice all of the good. Walking through both stories, we noticed that not a single floor creaks or slopes, and unlike the fallen-in porch, the house itself seems to be as solid as a rock. With its substantial and miraculously unpainted woodwork and original delicate brass chandeliers, the house strikes this wonderful balance of masculine and feminine traits that we both really like.
And this house is full of cast brass details everywhere. The doorknobs, the hinges, the chandeliers, it's just dripping with all of these excessive, wonderful Victorian details that you come to love for the style. The house has two gorgeous fireplaces with the mantles, just the tile and everything that's so beautiful. Huge pocket doors dividing all the common areas on the first floor that when you open it up it feels so spacious, Unlike a lot of Victorian homes where you think small room to small room, even the second floor is laid out more like a modern house. You have a nice central hallway and all of your rooms off of it, with ample closet space, which you would never think you'd find in a Victorian home from that era. And then perhaps the crowning glory of the house for us was this gorgeous 5.5 foot or more stained glass window. And I can remember one of the times we walked in and just saw the light coming through. It actually had all the colors that we used in our wedding.
We knew almost immediately that there was so much worth saving about this house, and that we were going to be the ones to save it. We started working with a local bank to get a construction loan to finance the rehabilitation of this house. And during the loan approval process, we really had to show the bank that we had done our homework. We met with dozens of local contractors. We got at least 3 bids for every project so that we had an accurate estimation of what the whole project would cost. The whole process took almost 2 months to complete. But before we knew it, we were walking through the front door of our fixer-upper and ready to get to work. We get to work, we did.
On the next episode of Former Glory, get ready to see us dive into demo, where we've been the last few months. Over 20 tons of plaster, absolute craziness, covered from head to toe, day in, day out. I think our bodies are now at least, 21% plaster. Hopefully not. We wore masks. And make sure you tune in to see some of the secrets that our house was hiding that we found along the way.
Make sure you subscribe to follow our adventures. Leave a like and a comment below. And until next time, thanks for watching!
Together we'll learn its untold story and return this home to its former glory.